Hello, hello. You guys hear me? Am I online? We're gonna try this thing for a few minutes, and if I keep dropping out, then I might have to do a lot more work on some other things. And I don't know if stream will be possible today. So, we're gonna go ahead and jump in though. Show you guys what I have going on. Am I online? It says I'm streaming, but it says I'm not on Twitch or YouTube. Hey, okay, there we go. TBD didn't pay the internet bill. Yeah, it's true, yeah. Crappy internet companies. I don't know. There's a chance it's an OBS issue. So I'm not sure. I was chatting with Zen about it a few minutes ago, or just now actually. So we'll see. It's looking a little better now. Around a little bit with some of these washes. The black wash here. Here. Going in and out all morning too. Alright. Yeah. Hopefully we're good. I'm only dropping 20% of my frames. So that's a bonus, right? Good morning everybody. Kai, good morning. John logs in. Veilreth, good morning. Peter Misfit. Sorry for the craziness, everybody. I was all ready to start on time too, like it was. Yeah, Zen, I sent you those compressed folders. Let me know if those are good or not, and if they're not, I can try to change it up. But it's been kind of a hassle uploading that stuff, so doesn't seem like a dropping. Okay. My frame rate is so good with this camera that it can drop 20% of my frames and nobody notices. Yeah, sorry for the like 8 notifications you guys got. I seriously apologize. I hate that so much, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, Zen, those aren't even the longer videos. I have 3 or 4 more to compress and upload, and some of them I don't think will fit on in Google Drive. So I might be thinking of another solution. Maybe I'll just put them on a flash drive, and we'll just pass off a flash drive. Silent, welcome in. How are you doing? Going down because they've been working on our drainage culvert. Okay, yeah. Working on a drainage culvert, and they got to start knocking down power lines. It makes perfect sense. You know, I understand. And okay, Guardian, how you doing? Welcome, guys. Just messing with some colors here. Stop. What color should I paint the lens of a Black Templar? It has its helmet color red. My recommendation is green lenses if it has a red helmet. Nice, vibrant green. Be really nice. Really nice, yeah. My go-to is red lenses for Marines usually. But green lenses if they have a red helmet. Okay. For this yellow, we're gonna go back with some. So green if it's a Terminator? I mean, if he has a red helmet, yeah. That's what I do. Okay, we got the cool eye. I think this guy outdone. The one thing I would like to so let's pull out some khaki. And a little bit of it's the brown drab. We're gonna see if we can't a little more on the highlight side on the horns. They look a little one-dimensional. We'll get our little brush here. Start colors up, uneven manner. And then we're gonna kind of blend it in. Misfit, good morning again. Sorry about all the craziness. Stream. I was reading a story this morning and saw a photo that had taken pictures of Mars recently. Pictures, there was a cloud. 1,500 kilometer long cloud. That cloud is most likely ice. It's water ice. That's so cool. I didn't realize there were clouds on Mars, and the fact that the clouds are made of ice and like water seems like a really big deal. So naturally, what I want to do now, I just want to play Surviving Mars. Did they see the Mechanicum? Not yet. Not yet. Also a new trailer for Secret Level, the little like Amazon mini series made by the people that did Love, Death, and Robots. And so there's some more like 40K footage, like, you know, Lieutenant Titus and stuff is in there, which is really cool. And what's the other news? Middle Earth, a new edition, basically like all leaked out. Like all the starter set books and everything with all the new rules for the game. So I was looking through that this morning. Excited to have like actual you know, leaks and stuff to look at. Um, Anybody who does play Middle Earth, I think it's pretty reassuring. It seems like the edition didn't change that much. Yeah, the Secret Level shows another trailer. Yep. So it shows the 40K episode shows Lieutenant Titus, and he is walking around and fighting with alongside 3 Blade Guard veteran, which I think is awesome because those are my favorite Primaris Marines, Blade Guard veterans. So I am totally on board with that. Okay. Emperor's Children's shoulder pads on Warcraft. What? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Is it like actually? Is this like actually Warhammer? It is. That is. What in the world? Those look incredible. Those look so good. They look so like simple. Yeah, there's the Slaanesh symbol built into the wing, which is really cool, like the Phoenix wing, but man, that is interesting. I can't believe they're actually like showing stuff. Like we actually have things to talk about, like new things. What is going on in the world? Have been leaked like Fuegan. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear or see anything about those shoulder pads being leaked, but like it would be weird if just that image leaked. And no, I don't think that image itself leaked. I think they put that out. The horns are incredible. Thank you, man. Thank you. I never feel like I'm good at painting horns, and I feel like close-up scrutiny, like they won't hold up. But I like this mini. I think this mini's basically done. Um, yeah, very it's a simple mini, but this mini is a lot of fun. The colors I'm using, so there are a couple different colors. The base coat is this drab brown, by Pro Acryl. And then you kind of build up your colors as you work up the horn. So you want that base to be darker. I was working in this warm flesh, which was the same color as the skin. I kind of didn't like that as much for the horns, so I started working in khaki. And I would mix in, you know, it's more and more khaki as you go up. And then kind of the highest points, I mixed in khaki, and I had a little bit of white on my palette. So it was just a little bit of white in with the khaki. When they're not a lot, just a little bit, just to brighten it up a little bit. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of things you can do when you're painting horns to try to give it like texture and all that. But this was I like the mini. I'm really proud of the little eyeball here. Turned out really well, but no, he's basically done. We got his eyes and everything. I'm gonna set him aside, and our goal today then is to finish this guy. So, first things first. Have his cloak. We're going to need our dark warm gray, and we're going to put some black on the palette. We're going to mix these 50-50, and that's going to be our first highlight on the cloak. If I would have planned this many ahead a little bit more, I would have done a little bit extra on his cloak, but it's okay. We're going to be doing, we'll do some cool stuff. I might do some lightning or something on his cloak. It'll just be on like a black background is all. Okay. Ink bottles. Start with a little bit larger brush here. Got our number 1. First color for our highlight, it's 2 parts coal black, 1 part dark warm gray. Just mixing that paint. Hey Gosu, what's going on, man? All kinds of news and leaks and stuff came out today, Gosu. There's actually news on Warcom. Yeah, this is the same model as last stream. Yeah, yesterday we were working on this model. We kind of got a start on this model, but we were working on the other sorcerer more. So they showed off Emperor's Children shoulder pads for 40k on Warcom. There is and Middle Earth SBG. Basically, the whole starter set leaked, so all the new rules changes and stuff. I know you don't play SBG, but it's important to me. What else was there? Oh, a new secret level trailer comes out in a couple weeks. Yeah. I'm really happy with the what I've seen from the rules so far. It's like minimal changes, which is kind of what I suspected. We were talking about that yesterday. And it seems like good stuff. The one weird change is they changed how it's called Courage in Middle Earth. They changed how Courage works. In Middle Earth, previously, for the past 25 years, how Courage values have worked. It's basically you have a number. A number, I think the highest Courage value in the game was 7. But it was between 2 and 7. And when you take a Courage test, you roll 2 dice. And you add the total on your 2 dice to your Courage value. And you had to get at least a 10 to pass your Courage test. Old rule, it's, old part of SPG, but that's been Courage rules ever since they had the game. They changed Courage. And now Courage works just like it does in 10th. So you have a number, it's like a 5 plus or a 6 plus. You roll 2 dice and you need to get at or over that number. Which is kind of strange to me they changed it that way. But I don't know. Maybe that's part of the streamline. Like it's, hey, you're always trying to get over these numbers. You don't want to get under numbers. You're trying to get over numbers. So, but yeah, very cool. They're showing off. You know, we saw the stat blocks leaked, all the new characters. You can guess based on the stats of the characters who dies in the movie and who doesn't, which is really funny. Classic SBG rules, giving 1 fate point to all the characters who die. Yeah. Yeah, lots of little things that are cool though. So they changed up how like elite infant or elite soldiers work in the game. There used to be a rule for like bodyguard soldiers where you could take as many of those types of soldiers as you want, but they just had like extra rules and they're more expensive. But now there's a rule like you can only take the elite soldiers if they're like joining basically a faction leader. I wonder how that will change things up. Good here. So fun news. At parent-teacher conferences, we met with my son's teacher. You know, we wanted to see like how he's doing and all of that. And after our experience with his teacher last year, you know, we were definitely wanting to hear from his teacher this year because his teacher last year was garbage, old hag. It's funny meeting with his teacher yesterday. We confirmed his teacher last year was a hag. Hey, Gabe Luna, what's going on? So coming out on YouTube, you know, I have to give an apology to YouTube. I took the week off streaming last week, but yesterday I started streaming and I realized after I started that YouTube was like not streaming. I didn't have time to like figure it out. I thought I had to go through like a process to figure it out, and so I was like, you know, I'll just do it next stream. And so I did. I corrected it this morning, so YouTube is back up. But yeah. So apologies if you were expecting a stream yesterday from me on YouTube. I created a monster last night. Let my girlfriend borrow my Land Raider for First Company Dark Angels list. She wants one of her own now. Yeah, you killed a hag last night in D&D. Nice. Yeah, so we met with his teacher, his current teacher, and we learned that our son is excelling in a lot of things. He is learning a lot, which is great. He is ahead and he is improving, you know, in all of his things that he's learning. He does they do these math tests every week, and it's like a 30 question math test, and they have 2.5 minutes to do it. And if they pass the math test, it's like I think 25 out of 30 questions wrong. If they pass that math test, they go on to the next level, and each level gets harder and harder every week. He is one of few students in his class that has passed every single level so far. So you know he's got his math stuff down. And you know the thing that made me kind of most proud of what she was telling us was she was talking about how how kind he is, and you know how everybody in the class like loves him, and you know thinks he's great and stuff. So this lady's trying to make me tear up. I see what she's doing. I see it. But so she actually gave him a like little job in the class. Yeah, yeah. It's very much something we have tried to instill in our son. Like, how you treat other people matters. Um, and I am very proud that he is showing that. And the words she was using to describe how he acts in class are like the exact things that we try to like show him and teach him. So very proud. But she gave him a job in class where I guess there was a student that was having trouble making friends, maybe not being so nice to other students, but was also like just, like no one really around the student. And so he had my son do they called friendship lessons. And so he came up with ideas and things to teach this other student like how to make friends basically. And she said he came up with some things, and the other student did that, and they have been doing much better. Um, so he has been a good help, and seems like he is doing very well. Um, so he has a new minion. Yeah, yeah, he's growing influence in the class. That's what he's doing. Yeah. When he overthrows the school, we'll know the mission is complete. But but yeah, so super proud. And another thing is she said he is ahead on his reading, which again we're super proud of. In this case, he doesn't like to read, um, and so she is doing an extra thing where yeah, execute order 66. I see him just standing there with his hands behind his back, his nose stuck up in the air. But she gave him an extra an extra project to do, and basically he has a chapter book to read now, and every chapter he reads he gets bonus points toward like getting basically like prizes and stuff at school. And every time he finishes a book he gets like an extra prize, to get him like so he's not like stagnating while he's in school, which oh, I love that so much. He has such a great teacher here. um I don't think I ever had a teacher that cared, if I was going above and beyond at school. um yeah, she's like, she doesn't want him to get bored. She wants to see him like continue to improve on what he's learning and everything. So he has a chapter book, and he got it. It's the Magic Treehouse. Do you guys remember those books? He has the Magic Treehouse books, and every chapter he reads, he gets bonus like points, and then he finishes the book, he gets a reward. So sounds like an amazing. Yeah, yeah, she is. Yeah, we're gonna be real sad when he goes to third grade and he doesn't have this teacher anymore. But so we told our son about it. We his teacher explained the idea, and he's like, oh cool, that sounds great. So he picked out his book, and we got home, and we're like, maybe a chapter a day. We'll read a chapter a day, and there's 10 chapters in the book. He'll finish a book every 2 weeks or so. He read 3 chapters last night. We got home, he wanted to read a chapter. It was right after he read 2 chapters right after dinner, and then instead of me reading to him, we always read at like bedtime. He read a chapter of his book to me at bedtime. So yeah, yeah, he likes his book, and he has to answer questions about the book too. Like he reads it out loud to us, and then we like quiz him on what's going on. So yeah, good stuff. So proud parents. Very very good. Very good evening. Felt good to feels good to hear nice things about your kids. And I'm gonna take the chance to brag on the painting son a little bit, because it is super smart, but on top of being smart, he just seems to be growing up to be a person. So yeah, thanks, John Locke. Yeah, his like big reward. It's funny. His big reward for finishing a book is him and some friends, some other students. He gets to pick the like two friends, eat lunch in the classroom with his teacher. He loves doing that, and they build up these points through the year, and he has spent his points to do that. And he did it once to eat lunch with the teacher, and we're like, oh, cool, he'll get to eat lunch with the teacher every couple months or whatever. He did that, and he told us, he's really excited to do that because he loves doing that. He's like, yeah, I've done it 4 times, and we're like, how did you do that 4 times? Um, and he said that a bunch of other kids pick him to eat lunch with the teacher when they redeem their rewards. so, um, so yeah, which tracks with what the teacher tells us about how people feel about him in his class. So yeah, to get ready for work. All right, Tuvon, you have a great day at work, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're gonna get the Painting Sun on stream here this month. I think he wants to stream with me, so we might stream around Thanksgiving. And also, oh man, I forgot to do this. Hold on, guys. We got something. Where is it? Is it this one? No, not that one. Why is it there? There we go. All right. Painting Wife stream. If you guys want a Painting Wife stream, and we'll do it in December. We have the month to get this goal. We're just gonna do a 60 sub goal. I know we're already like halfway through the month, but we'll get her on stream. Try to get her on stream this coming month. But I figure we'll make a goal for it. So we have a goal for the Painting Wife to get on stream, and it's just subscriptions. If we hit 60 of them, we'll do a special extra stream with the Painting Wife. I definitely totally meant to start that at the beginning of the month. Just forgot about it. Alright, let's go pure dark warm gray now. Start focusing toward the raised edges, the very raised parts.
It's clean, it's cold. Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
Hey, DC unit. Absolutely, we'll take a drink. Thank you for the hydrate. Good stuff. Alright, where was I? Yeah, we finished this guy today. I'll feel real good. Maybe we could start the Manticore. I'll try to go all the way to 2 o'clock today since I start a little later. Manticore might be crazy complicated, but it should be pretty fun. It's a pretty big mini. It's got wings. That's the annoying thing. Got a used gas coal delivered today. Honestly, smaller than I thought. Is it the metal one or the plastic one? Because the metal one was tiny. Yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, I don't think I've ever seen the plastic one in person, so. One thing I've come to realize about miniatures is the miniatures always look smaller in person. Because you're used to, okay. Yeah, he's definitely, yeah, he'd be bigger than the Space Marine. That makes sense. Yeah, it's like you get these expectations because you see these minis. And then you see him in person, you're always like, oh, okay. That was my impression with seeing a knight for the first time in person. Okay, now let's get a lighter gray. We're gonna do one more highlight on this. Just gonna we'll just do bright warm gray and just add a little bit. Hadn't seen a Cerastus in person until I built mine. I was a little shocked. Shocked because it was small or was bigger than you thought. It's like a foot tall. See, that seems smaller than you would think, right? Like that, a foot tall doesn't seem like crazy big. Big? Okay. Because the thing just looks like an absolute giant. And, you know, compared to other things, it is, but... Yeah, pictures don't give you the context.
First of all, let me take just a moment to thank you for allowing me back into your home.
Hey, GL2233, welcome. Hope you're having a great morning. Yeah, Redemptor's pretty chunky. It's the Leviathan Dreadnought and the Contemptor are about the same size. I was actually thinking I could probably run a 40k Space Marine army with my Thousand Sons. Could use the Leviathan as a Redemptor Dreadnought. I was also thinking too I could play old editions of 40k with my my Thousand Sons. Ooh. Zen, the videos I sent you, the footage I sent you, I want to hear your opinions on like the camera angles and stuff. Maybe we could always work on stuff on Friday if you want. Because I was gonna get this camera back into position for filming YouTube this weekend. Try to finish a whole bunch of stuff. Who won the painting Hamel? It was Cody 169. Snag the Underworld starter kit and a couple of teams. Yeah, so we are doing a giveaway this month. The giveaway this month is going to be a Foxbite set of synthetic brushes. So if you guys are interested, some synthetic brushes. Foxbite sent me some more synthetic brushes to give away. This is a cool looking mini, isn't it? Warhammer the Old World, Warriors of Chaos. They have insane looking minis. That's what I was doing. I was trying to remember what game I was playing last night. I was playing Soval last night. Sovil had a little update. It was actually a pretty big update, but there was an update on Sovil. And I decided to play through a Trial of Death, a campaign run as the Wood Elves. Yeah, they added a unit to like 5 or 6 different factions. So like Wood Elves got Stag Riders, so like Heavy Shot Cav. The Elven Conclaves got Heavy Shot Cav. They got Dragon Knights. There was Lizard Swarms and a giant spider for the goblins, for the greenskins. And then the Dark Elves are coming. They're supposed to be released with this update, but he said he's waiting on Steam to approve the DLC or something. But yeah. Pack, are you getting everyone having hooked on that card game? I wish, dude. Did you get hooked on the card game, Gosu? Did you start playing Balatro? I wasn't even talking about Balatro, and you're bringing it up. No, not yet. Okay. If Balatro wanted me to if they asked me to do a sponsored stream, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would stream that game once a week and be totally cool, especially if it were sponsored. But maybe I need to talk to him. See Balatro. Finished all the levels for all the decks. Holy cow, man. Nice. I think I've unlocked all the Jokers. I haven't finished all the stakes and all the decks. Nowhere close to that. But a lot of times I have fun just playing like white stakes and just taking it easy. Trying to like get high scores and stuff. JD Hetzer, what's going on, man? Thanks for the sub. First sub toward the Painting Wife stream goal. We're gonna get some stuff off the printer. All right. I bet it did take forever. Yeah. Man, just some of those are so challenging. You have to like get the perfect run. All right. Cloak. I think we have the cloak highlighted well. Maybe we do one more layer here. Specific. We're gonna put little tattered edges. So I did not use bright warm gray. I used this khaki that we already had on the palette. Longer weight, so it's a lot warmer of a color. Can use that. This cloak look a little ratty because you know, Chaos doesn't get nice things. I got stuck on, I think it was the black deck. Black Man, that's funny because the black deck is like, when I first started playing, the black deck was like the easy one. I was like, this deck is the best one. And then when you actually try anything other than like a white stake, you're like, this is impossible. Deck is stupid. AOS. No, this is for the old world. Yeah, new Sovil update is cool. The game is, I haven't played that game in a couple months, so it's changed a little bit since I played it, but some good like quality of life stuff for the game. I was pretty happy with what I saw. But yeah, did a run as Wood Elves in the campaign, and yeah, I went Treeman Double Chariot as my first units with the Druid. And I ended up getting another Chariot and another Treeman, and I had an Eagle at the end, a unit of Dryads. Like it's such a weird build. Like I only had one unit of Archers through the whole thing. Okay, a little bit extra highlight on there, just to add a little bit. And we are going to proceed to ruin this mini. You guys are ready for this. But color. Gonna end with ice or white blue. It's gonna be on the table here. We'll put that right there. Up with some neutral gray. Well, let's start with dark neutral gray. You know what? Let's start with dark neutral gray, and we're gonna add the white blue in. Start highlighting it just to try to give it a little bit of color. Maybe we'll start by adding gray blue, and we'll work up to the white. I don't think we're gonna do this on the hood. We're gonna do it on the cloaks, on the back of the cloaks here. Hey, T-Slayer. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. It is still morning. Yep. It's only 11 something a.m. here.
Look at me!
What do we got? Not your favorite, but what's going on with Age of Sigmar? Is there something going on with it, or are you just trying to make me feel bad here? What am I looking at? Where am I looking? Do you have stuff you painted? You do. Holy cow, DC. Okay, DC, I have known you for years at this point. All right, I remember it was Middle Earth SPG, which there are rules that leaked everywhere. Also for the new edition, if you're interested in that. I remember your Star Wars Legion minis. I remember you jumping in the like 40K and stuff. Yeah, I am East Coast. Your skill as a painter has improved so well, in like such a wonderful way. Like that Rat Ogre looks incredible. And you did just such a great job on the armor and the skin. Like, oh man. DC, dude. The basing on that Warlock, is that a Warlock or the Grey Seer? Solid work, dude. I love it. I love seeing your guys' painted minis. At DC, like, you were one of the first people that came and hung out in my stream. Like, is that like 2021 or something? And I remember you posting pictures in my Discord back then, like all the way back at the beginning. And yeah, wow, incredible looking stuff. Skaven looks so good, dude. Great job, man. Thank you for sharing. Also, oh, you got the big dude. Hold on, big dude on the big rat. Yeah, solid work. You got the OSL on it and everything. Yeah, really good work, dude. Getting a basic outline of this lightning. We're gonna start highlighting this stuff. It's kind of hard to see, so we're gonna try to work quick, at least on this first First highlight. It just messed up all of our highlights on the actual cloak, but it's okay. We're gonna hope it works. That's what we're gonna do. You painted Grey Knights? Yeah, I've painted Grey Knights. Grey Knights seem like they would be very quick to paint, and they they really aren't. It's kind of funny. Like, they have a lot of details on there. I've painted quite a few commissions. Sorry, guys. Raid on. I'm gonna get the new starter set for Middle Earth. Maybe. I am not I'm not married to buying any starter set for Middle Earth. It might just be a rulebook purchase for me, because I'm not like a Rohan player. I bought the last starter set, the Osgiliath starter set, and I never really painted any of the minis except for Gothmog. So, excuse me. So if I'm just going to use the rulebook, I'm not going to buy a new the whole starter set. Okay. We got this lightning started. What's the best way to paint blue glaze on the Grey Knight? Some videos don't show it. Well, I think the best way, especially if you're painting an army, like you could either do it like a glaze where it's just you put the tiniest bit of paint in a ton of medium and thinners and stuff, and that's what you do, or it's gonna be straight blue here, or you combine your wash, so you'll do like a blue wash on the mini instead of like, you know, if you're gonna do like a black wash or something, just do the blue wash, and that'll kind of give you the blue tint as well as, you know, wash and getting the shadows and stuff. Helps your armor look a little cleaner as well. The big key with painting lightning, making sure your paint is the right consistency. And for all those people in this hobby with a shaky hand, it says this is your technique. Night Lords are your army. Blue wash, water down, yeah. Yeah, probably thin it. You don't want like a full blue wash, but like yeah, thin it. And you know, test it out. Test it out on you know, your hand or a one mini first to see if you like the result, and if you don't, I always put my wash on my hand because like you have all these little like wrinkles and stuff on your hand that will give you kind of an idea of how it sits, but that's also like that requires, you know, a little bit of experimentation to figure out how that translates into a mini. Some of this extra. Oh yeah, that looks good. Look at that. It's looking real good. Shaky hand. I get it just because I don't have much vanilla. Yeah. I mean, it looks like a solid box. It comes with excellent terrain pieces. It has all those new plastic sculpts. The plastic Dunlendings look really cool in my opinion. I think the Warriors of Rohan are such a huge improvement over the 2002 versions. So yeah, I mean, by all means, I don't think it's gonna be like a poor value or anything. There's a bunch of plastic characters. Hopefully the movie isn't horrible. Yellow paint. Every time I open some high man, just spill on my mini. Yeah, you got to figure out. You got to figure out how to open it properly. I know. I understand though, Kai. I understand. Cal Novo, welcome in, and thank you very much for the compliment. I appreciate that. I don't get to paint lightning effects often. I'm enjoying this. We're gonna get in here with a little white highlight on all of it too. I think it'll make it really. Nice lightning. So I started with dark neutral gray. I mixed in a little bit of gray blue with it, about 50-50, and now I'm just using pure gray blue. I'm going to go over it with this white blue afterwards. Wish I knew about the Lord of the Rings tabletop game back then. Yeah. Does it? No, that set does not come with Riders of Rohan. Those, I'm pretty sure it's all been but confirmed that the writers are getting updated minis as well. So probably not the starter set illusion, you know. Thank you for the compliments. Hey, Grimdark, welcome. Welcome in. Floor Improver is huge help. Oh, okay. Okay, it's good to know. Might end up using that. You're like looking for that like magic consistency. Like you don't want to be too thin, but you have to have enough to where it can go on your brush really easy and flow well, while being able to keep those thin lines. We're gonna try the highlights. We're gonna do just pure paint. Raw dog the highlights. Is that what we're doing? Put off getting some more writers in. Yeah, you might want to. I don't know. Maybe the writers will be more expensive or something a lot more expensive, but. Point on my brush. This is white blue. Black Templar looks amazing. Awesome, dude. Share a picture. Share a picture. Interview the video files. Okay, let me know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some feedback because, like I said, this weekend, I have more stuff I did with that video angle, and everything like that set up. But I can change it for future stuff because, like, yeah, I'm gonna be setting up stuff probably Thursday afternoon and trying to film a bunch more. What channel should I post in the Discord? Well, it's finished. You put it in finished projects. If you're still working on it, then work in progress or whip submissions. I will be streaming tomorrow. Yeah. Steady but shaky. So guys, we do have a sub goal to get the painting wife on stream. She hasn't been on stream in a while, so we're gonna do a goal to get her back on stream. I just put the rest of the month.
Good job.
We'll try to get this goal for the rest of the month. If you guys want, and thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. You guys let me know. I'm curious. I might post this question in Discord for people to vote on, but I know Twitch subs went up in price like twice this year, which is crazy, and I'm not like a huge fan of. I was wondering if would it be more enticing instead of a sub goal if I made a Patreon goal, like, hey, we get to a certain threshold and maybe we'll start doing monthly painting wife streams without pestering people about subs on Twitch. So back and being crazy. Yeah. We're doing our lightning. Yep. All right. I don't use lightning often. I don't paint lightning often, but I'm enjoying this. It's not like painting on like Space Marine armor, which I feel like is the last thing I painted lightning on. This has got a lot of like weird curves and everything because it's cloth. Okay. I think that's the lightning, though. What do you guys think? Is that sorcerer enough? Alright, to paint my Night Lords, I'll be doing the lightning on them. Nice. Very nice. That's dope. Cool. Thanks. Alright. I will take it, and we are going to... yeah, we're going to finish up the rest of this mini. So, first thing I'm going to do is skin. There was something. Here we go. I have an idea. We're going to start with Faded Plum on his skin. Does that sound crazy? We're going to start with Faded Plum, and we're going to end up highlighting up we'll go tan flesh and then maybe up to a warm flesh. So we'll start with some purple. So we're going to start on his skin. Printing the Grey Tide Space Wolf Dreadnought upgrades for a friend of mine. Oh, cool, cool. I picked up a, what is it? Oh, it's the big, like, Kickstarter Tribes thing for, like, Blood Angels upgrade pieces, like STLs and stuff. I picked that up for a buddy of mine. Print out sprues for him, so I'm just waiting to get the word on what to print. Yeah, I got like 400 pieces or something crazy. It was like $40. Hey, Brick Legion, what's going on? Grey Tide Space Wolf bits from my Intercession Kill Team. Are those the ones that you use? Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Are there any bits from those Space Wolf bits that make good corpses? Asking for a friend. If you had Mandalorians, could you paint them in stream? Yeah. I have painted Mandalorians on stream before. One of the first minis I ever painted on stream was a Mandalorian for Star Wars Legion. Dude is very like lilac. Love it. Risha. But seriously, is there? Very gentle holding this mini because I don't want to rub off. Oak. Shoulder pads, belts, so not really. Dang. Alright, well. Backpacks. I bury unique backpacks in the ground. Man, I'm listening to Fury of Magnus and the accents the guy has. There's a couple Space Wolf characters. It's he does like a Norwegian accent for him, and it's pretty great. There's one guy though, he does the voice, he's so like gravelly and weird with his voice, I can't understand anything he says. So he says a bunch of things, and all the other space was like, yeah, I agree. But yeah, they all sound like Swedish Chef. This side of his arm I gotta get. I knew I was missing something. More accurate spatials, yeah. It was like that show, this is The Last Kingdom that was on Netflix. It's like the Saxons and the Vikings in England or whatever, and the all the Norwegians, all the Vikings, they're Norwegian, which makes sense, but it's just like jarring, you know, as an American to hear that accent. Hey, Emma Nye, welcome. Gotta go, no problem. I'm gonna take just a minute when I'm done with this color here. You will not have purple skin. The purple is more for like the undertone on the skin. But yeah, okay. Starting. We're getting somewhere. I'm gonna take a couple minutes, guys. I'll be back in just a few. So this lovely cloak that we got going on this guy. But yeah, see you guys in just a couple minutes. All right, we're back. Water real quick. Let's continue on Mr. Purple here. So we're gonna use this tan flesh. Start mixing this tan flesh in with our faded plum. Post my Terminator on Discord now. Okay, cool. Yeah, send it. I want to see it. Let me know when you post it. $50. Purple the flesh. Post it. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay. You did the flames on the power fist. Guys, go look at Kai's Terminator. That's solid work though. It's really good. Edge highlighting is really well done. The color contrast and everything. The red bolter and helmet looks good. You got the yellow flames, which is a nice added touch. Yeah, solid mini, man. Nice transfer work. Looks nice and even. Yeah, good job, dude. Looks good. Very tasteful guy, Fiat Flames. Yeah. Thanks, Choach. What's going on, man? Two more days of unemployment. Okay. You got a job then? Alright, congrats, dude. Congrats. Yeah, computer toucher for a company that makes candy for adults. Well, okay. That is a description for a job there. Model is sick. Yeah, thanks. He's going to be riding a Manticore eventually. So we just have to paint the Manticore after this guy. We're hoping to finish this guy today. And then maybe we'll start the Manticore. I don't know. We might try to get a color on the Manticore if we can, but hopefully Manticore is tomorrow, and we will 100% just focus on the Manticore tomorrow. This is plastic. Yep. It's from the old world. It's the Chaos Lord on Manticore, except you can also make it a Chaos Sorcerer Lord on Manticore, and that's what we have. They don't show a lot of pictures of the Sorcerer Lord on the webpage, so you don't get to see his cool scythe staff and everything. There's the old Plaguebear. He looks like Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That show, that show was my childhood in so many ways. It's terrifying how similar that show was in my actual childhood. You know, not as many hijinks, but growing up as the youngest of 3 boys with a dad who worked every day and a mom who would, get random jobs. They were needed, but otherwise was, like stay-at-home mom, and acted a lot like Lois. We also used to watch that show as a family. I was right at that age when it was coming out. I gotta look at this Plaguebear now. I have to see. I am not seeing the resemblance at all between that and Dewey. Yeah, we watched it. Me and my wife watched it. It was a couple years ago we watched it. Yeah, it was great. The show was fantastic. Yeah. It really does hold up well. You have brain rot. Your Plaguebear has brain rot. Let's keep going. Iteration, we added more flesh. Hey, Zombie Bunny, what's going on, man? I'm doing well. Are you building for, is it the epic Hail Caesar game? Or is this for SPQR? It's SPQR, right? Oh, it's like full-on Hail Caesar. Okay, alright. Fine then. Boo. Okay, I thought you were like, boo. Cubic Stonks, welcome. Who's just gonna come on my stream and boo me? But no, this is like recent Halloween entry. Am I scared of criticism? Maybe a little bit. Welcome in, though. How are you doing, Cubic Stonks? Do you have a miniature figure painted as a meme or other character? As a meme, I don't know. I don't know. It's like a straight up meme. I think the most meme thing I have painted is I painted my Anakin Skywalker for Star Wars Legion on stream, and stream voted for me to base him with a sand base. So he has a sandy desert themed base. I'm too busy to paint minis for memes, though, sadly. Okay, build that skin up. It looks really good. Looking really good. Let's do... tiny bit of that faded plum. It's tan flesh. Color though. Happy I decided to go with this faded plum as base color. This is fun. It's a little different. Nice change of pace. Cool. Now we're gonna add a bit of this warm flesh. Or mix just a little bit of highlight on everything. All right. I think we're good on the skin. You guys don't have like a good angle on it, sorry. There is a lot of good highlights on the skin if I do say so myself, but shows it off better or not? I'll get a picture of this guy after the screen. We'll show him off. Next thing I'm gonna do on this mini, painted the skin. We are going to paint these skulls. He's got a bunch of skulls. Go ahead and get a base color on these skulls in khaki. Half dozen skulls on this guy. Careful to not make mistakes. Welcome back, Gosu. Alright, first couple skulls. We got 1, 2 under there, and we got 3 staff. How'd the prints turn out, Gosu? Okay, skulls. Is that all the skulls? Sigismund Proxy from Gatoroid. Oh, yeah, cool, cool. Yeah, he's got some good minis. You were gonna do the War Master Horus model? That seems like a huge project to get done before Christmas, though. Skull right here. Okay. What we're going to do now is we are going to wash the skulls, and I'm just going to use some clearance rack Army Painter Strong Tone. Paladin's Insanity. I went and opened my War Master Horus and the cast is crap. Oh, that sucks. Oh, so you actually got War Master Horus. Oh my gosh. That sucks. Yeah, it's too bad. I haven't worked with Forge World a whole lot, but the stuff I worked with has overall been pretty good. But understand, it's got the reputation for a reason. Next, come with a brochure. Person who QC'd the initiatives. Same person who oh no. You got a name and shame, So we can put an order and put a personal request like, hey, I don't want minis QC'd by this guy. This initial spell out part of my last name. That's funny. Oh man, this is really cool. Turns out to be the worst QC guy in GW. Alright. Washing skulls. While those are drying. This dark warm gray that we had mixed with black. Fingernails. Okay. Haven't been able to sell this Vanguard box for Slaves of Darkness, so I might just end up finish building and painting the dang thing. Yeah. Just learn how to play, I guess. Okay, little gross fingernails done. Get some metallic bit. This strong tone. This strong tone of it's gold. I'm not happy with how bright it is. Got a game of Shatterpoint. It was okay. All right. It seemed okay to me. It didn't seem like anything particularly special when I watched about a report. Normally tend to be more fun to play than to watch. But I understand though. I would not mind collecting some more Star Wars Legion stuff coming out. I'm gonna use some washes. I'm gonna mess around with washes just to sort of extra color in this since I have this on my palette. To play a competitive War Machine together. Oh, cool. It's the guy who created it. Oh, that's cool. It's funny painting these old Hammer minis because you have to figure out what parts are minis. This one isn't that old. This one isn't that bad. Some of the old ones though, the old Middle Earth minis are like that too, especially the old plastics. Those ones can be pretty difficult. Yeah, oh yeah, the ancient. Oh, sorry, yeah. I thought you were talking. I didn't read your properly, but yeah. Don't you love that though? Like that whole. Is this like a piece of the arm, or is this a piece of the clothes that's attached to the back? I have no idea. Pretty great. Okay. The strong tone doesn't do a ton, but it does a little bit of work in there. Oh, yeah. Atomic Math. Already don't like him, Zombie Bunny. Okay, still waiting for skull pieces to dry. Yeah, let's get Dark Silver out. Have you played any games lately? I have not. I hung out with my brother and my nephew this weekend. And I helped them basically through a game of 40k. So I was trying to remember the rules to 40k because I haven't played 40k since like July. But yeah, that's the closest I've been to playing an actual game recently. Busy. Mission's done. Any YouTube stuff going. Do all the things. Excuse me. is it for chains. Cool, little base coat there. Let's get out a little bit of white gold, and we're just going to try to highlight this gold with this white gold, and maybe it'll make it look a little more Hey, spilled paint pot. What's going on? I think we're looking at painting this skull, all the skulls everywhere, and we might be pretty close to being finished with this guy. Gold piece. Putting Iron Warriors last night. Nice, very nice. And you're going crazy on your Iron Warriors. All right. Excuse me. Gold is highlighted. Let's go into these skulls. Hack you back out here. Start hitting high points on. Don't need to be exact with them, but there's a couple places you don't want to get in the eye sockets, and you want to avoid the nose socket there. We're gonna mix some ivory. This khaki. Get another highlight on him. We go a little extra on the skulls. And we're making good progress. Feeling good. Work we've done today so far. Have good time to start on this big manticore. Looking a little goofy so far. All right. Excuse me. First bit on the skull's done. So we're gonna add a little bit of ivory. About 50-50, ivory and khaki. Right. I think we're done with the skulls, and I think that's the mini. I think we're done with this guy. Got Anything on here painted? Interesting things, I think. I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to set him aside, and we're going to grab this Manticore. Let's go ahead and start on the Manticore. The plum flesh. Yeah, it's really good. I'm going to try to get a good picture of it, too, because I don't think you guys can see the contrast super well. And this was the guy we finished earlier. So I was happy how he turned out. It's a nice simple mini, but it turns out really well. Okay, let's put some colors back. You back and you back. This was our quick airbrush job on the Manticore so far. And what we are going to do first, I think, is we're going to touch up around the wings with this golden brown, and then we're going to wash this mini. So let's get this little touch up going. Mane is going to be a different color, so golden brown. Okay. That color. Now, what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to cover this guy, all of his, like, lighter fur. I think I'm going to cover it with a wash. I think I'm just going to use a brown wash just to cover it a little bit. I'm trying to do anything crazy. Yeah, so we're just going to go back to our Pro Acryl brown wash. We also have these wings. And I think I'm going to wash the wings as well. Oh, I see my Manticore, the big Manticore. Look at this guy. Lightning cloak. I've told him about it, but I don't think he's cared to look at it. Sure. It looks like internet is doing fine right now. Okay, yeah. My stream is taking priority. yeah.
For my Fortnite play.
Fortnite's most important. I'm waiting for other paints to dry. I'm going to go ahead and do something else while I wait. I'm going to paint this little saddle air throne thing that he has. The Manticore on the Games Workshop website, like this mini, their painted example, I think looks terrible. Like this, you know, very lion colored body, and then the mane is like bright red. I don't understand that color scheme, so I am not going to do a bright red mane. I try to make it look more like a lion. It might be like a really dark brown, or like a black almost mane. Like, what is it? Is it Scar? Is that his name? The uncle from Lion King? Might do something a little more like. I try to get a little bit of a purplish hue on the wings. Bat wings, and I feel like the a warmish purple kind of adds a bit to the fleshiness. Saddle painted. He's gonna have a lot of claws as well. I'm waiting for that claws. The house smells like bread. A little bit here. Should be ready. Start with our wash. Happy I'm getting a head start on this mini though. Expecting to paint them tomorrow. This is nice. Stuff to paint. Their horn. Okay. Have this brown wash started its face here. Question, but if you test fit all these larger models with riders before you paint, I do, yeah. I make sure they all fit where they belong. Yeah, before I prime them. So it'll be a tighter fit after they're painted because the paint, you know, adds layers and everything, but it'd be good. This mini's not going to ever be removed from the Manticore, so, you know, if something like a contact point rubs some paint off, it's not the end of the world, because it's a place you're never going to see. It's going to be glued, and that's all that's going to happen. Yeah, I normally test fit pieces before I glue like any pieces on a Mini. I'll grab the piece real quick and just kind of put it in place just to make sure I know exactly how it fits on where it belongs. Just in case, you know, the instructions are wrong or I'm doing something wrong. Like, I want to make sure that good to go. I don't want to find out that there's a problem when, you know, I'm in the middle of, you know, having a bunch of plastic cement on it, and if I move it gets all over my fingers, and then it just becomes a big issue. So here to dry fit first. Gonna be different color, and some of this other fur will be colors as well. Sure, we're being thorough. It looks like it. It's a nice, nice color change here. What we're gonna do now. Wash this with. That's perfect. We're gonna grab some Magos purple. It's contrast paint here. This is what we're gonna wash the wings with. Okay, I'm gonna play it dangerous here. We're just gonna set the pot right here. My palette's running out of space, and I put new papers in and everything during a stream. Try that bread yet? Good. Okay. Then goes purple. Big pools of color here. Okay, pretty basic stuff so far. Wings and body. What is next? We can grab some paint inside its mouth here. Just go with let's just do magenta. Brush. Okay. Well, we'll tone that down in a minute. Looks really bright. Tone it down. Alright. Hey, Sectorix, what's going on? Just chilling, waiting for paint to dry. Okay, good to hear. Welcome to my second screen. Yeah, thanks. No, don't judge me on the seam lines. No. I don't gap fill. I very rarely gap fill on minis. Yeah, just take forever. Yeah. It's fine. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. Okay, here's what we can do. What is our color? Ooh, that's a good color. Right. Brown gray, I think, is our color for the main. It's gonna be our first color. Work on 2,000 point Tau Army. Kid's choice. Need to figure out a scheme. Jade would be incredible for Tau. Jade with a little bit of like white and like a magenta accent. Just lean full like Arizona green tea color scheme on your minis. That's what you do. Alright. Brown gray. Orange on the weapons versus magenta. Okay, yeah, orange would be good too. This main is take for. This main on this mini was like 8 different pieces. Paint on his upper leg? The guy has some issues. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's... Manticore has some varicose veins. Getting older, it's okay. Nothing. Some varicose veins. Wife is gracing us with her presence, coughing in the background, of course. No, she had the day off anyway. She's not homesick. Playing hooky from school. Teacher development day. Yeah, just a personal day. Yeah, sure, teacher development day. Developing her bread making and Fortnite skills. My day when I played hooky, I had to walk through 10 feet of snow to get to the PlayStation. Yeah, that sounds about right. One thing I would hate when I was homesick, my mom would tell me that I'm too sick to play video games. I think it was to discourage me from playing hooky, just to play video games. And always hated that. Like I'm sick. Like this is why I don't want to watch The Price is Right anymore. I just want to play some games. Yeah, you didn't. No.
I did watch The Price is Right.
I mean, I also watched a lot of Price is Right when I was sick, but
I think part of my day before
Yeah.
all the soap operas started and my mom took over the TV.
yeah. But you know, now I have noticed that when the painting son is homesick, I am telling you, you don't need to. Yeah, you're too sick to play video games. A terrible person. Literally typing that my mom wouldn't let me play video games while I was sick. Yeah. It's, you can't let them think that they can stay home just to play video games. more daytime TV. Yeah, daytime TV was... Ugh. Favorite at-home sick show when I was a kid other than Price is Right was the Highlander TV show. I don't remember that one. Was that a Canadian TV show? No, Canada's real weird about their TV shows. Getting out the airbrush tonight? Nice. What are you gonna airbrush? Filmed in Canada, actually. Oh, there you go. Called it. I'd never heard of a Highlander TV show. Second bust, and prime base coat the Psylocke. Cool, cool. Oh, Psylocke, the person Psylocke. Nice. This main is terrible. So many angles, so many weird little things. I'm gonna put a wash on this, and that wash better do a lot of work. This was the first Canadian exports ever created. I'll race one last night. I have never heard of this show. The one show I knew was Canadian that I used to watch all the time as a kid, or whenever I could, but it was like a late night viewing on PBS, was the Red Green Show. Go for mid-2000s about two dudes that live together and do challenges against each other. One is routinely a colossal whiner boy scout, and the other cheats. The other always cheats. Okay. Huh. Wow, okay. Dang. 5 all-time favorite shows. Also, it was like a reality show. It wasn't like a sitcom. It takes place in the two dudes couldn't be filmed today, really. Genuine hatred for each other. Or from other people. Episodes are who can wear a dead octopus on their head for the longest. Oh my god. Jeez. Wartime torture tech. Wow, okay. Gonna head out. Alright, Ghost, you have a good one, man. Bigger OSL. What? I don't understand obscure MCU references, which I'm sure that is one of them. Anybody see the trailers for the Thunderbolts in the Captain America 4 movie? Thunderbolts look like it's really going for like Guardians of the Galaxy energy. Look like it might be really funny. The Captain America movie actually looked alright. Pay commission, painting wife to paint the Ghost Spider. Oh, that'd be cool. fun. Captain America looks like it'd be really good. Yeah, yeah. Cautiously optimistic, I think, is how I am. Yeah. I like something I always liked about the Captain America movies is his villains were never really like, it's not stuff that like is all about like Captain America like just punching his way out of things. There's always like a detective and like a mystery element to it, and like covert ops kind of things. And I don't know, that seems like they're continuing that, even though it's yeah, it's like a spy movie, right? Yeah, which is really cool. Like I enjoyed that. Like Winter Soldier is really good. Like Captain America and the Winter Soldier was really good for that aspect. Like, you know, it's got the big fight scene at the end, but I like all the like they're in hiding and they're trying to evade people while trying to figure out like the mystery and what's going on. And I think that makes those movies really entertaining. Yeah. So, you know, it's always impressive for a character like Captain America. Like, you know, as someone who doesn't read comic books, hearing about Captain America getting his own movie, you know, and all that stuff, it sounded like the lamest, most one-dimensional character ever. And the MCU seemed to do a really good job on him. So, and you know, I liked I actually liked the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. I thought it was good. So, I like Falcon becoming Captain America. In Thunderbolts, the dynamic between Bucky and Sam Wilson, and that garbage show's entertaining. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. I don't think it was as good as WandaVision, but WandaVision was also really good. And Loki, what they had Loki, then WandaVision came out, right, like back to back, and then Falcon the Winter Soldier, and it wasn't as good as the other two, but I liked it. I never watched the second season of Loki. Yeah, I liked the message, and what was really cool. I don't know if other people felt this with the first couple Marvel TV shows that came out, which, you know, Loki, Falcon Winter Soldier, and WandaVision. I feel like they did this interesting thing where they were kind of like going through the stages of grief. WandaVision in particular hit it really heavy, but I feel like Falcon the Winter Soldier did a really good job with it too. Where it was like hitting these like different elements of, you know, losing ones you love and how people are dealing with it, how they deal with it in different ways. Obviously, some people were dealing with it better than others. Okay. That color on there. Hey, Incoherent Dog, welcome. Welcome in. How are you doing? We're gonna do next. We're gonna paint some teeth. Us for the Titus for the new Daredevil show. Yeah. Never watched the Netflix one. I think my wife watched him. Big hiatus from Warhammer, but getting back into it soon. Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, it happens, man. Sometimes you just need a break. Nothing wrong with that. It's a hobby. Was the best one out of them? Okay. Yeah, I remember always like seeing terrible things about Iron Fist. Jessica Jones was pretty good too, right? We're gonna get some depth of color on this guy. Probably tomorrow. I'm gonna hit these base colors. Wasn't a fan of Luke Cage. Character was cool. Okay, okay. Alright, we got some different things going on here. It's wing. What I want to do. What I want to do. For a dry brush. Was the Punisher series any good? I thought that one people liked. But that's another one they're kind of redoing too, right? Almost one big show. Okay. A lot of crossover and stuff. Oh, did he have his own show? I thought he had his own show. Or was it just they were just so closely tied together? It's like initial dry brush here. Ron Bernthal's Punisher's great. Yeah, yeah, that's what I've heard. Said haven't watched it. Never watched it. They both appeared in each other's shows. Okay. Okay, interesting. That's cool. I'm gonna do on these wings. Really good. Something great. Using this tan flesh color. Highlight. The dry brush here. The main lawyer people go to, inspiring the show and films. Yeah. I think the last MCU show I watched was Hawkeye. I'm just kind of tired of superhero movies and stuff. So, what are they not? Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, I never thought it was terrible. Painting Wife wanted to see that in theaters, so we went and saw that. Yeah, that guy's a he plays 40K too. That actor, I can't remember his name. Yeah. Yeah, he's a he posted a picture on like Instagram or something. He was painting Black Templars. So, you know, form opinions about him, whatever opinions you want. The dude playing Black Templars, but big wait for the new Avengers one. Yeah, need the break. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, like if there's a movie coming out or something, at least doesn't play Custodes. Yeah, it's the one strike against Henry Cavill. So he plays Custodes. At least it's not Space Wolves. But yeah, I'll probably catch up if there's a good movie coming out. But I'm like really wanting to see. Templars, yeah, Dave Harbour, yeah, David Harbour, yep. That's like 20,000 points of Nurgle, yeah. No one would be surprised. There was a rumor that went around for a long time that Robin Williams played 40K. There was like this meme story from a local store in LA about him showing up with an Eldar army, kind of goofing around with people. A lot of video games and watched. Yeah, yeah. I mean, his daughter's name is Zelda, so. You know, yeah. I have a friend whose daughter's name is Zelda, and I don't think it's video game related. It very well could be, but it was never explicitly stated. His Knights when he passed away? Yeah, I'd be curious in seeing the truth in that, because that'd be interesting. Robin Williams would be the dream to play against in 40K, right? Like let's be honest. Henry Cavill's cool, but like, can you imagine someone you would have a better time playing like face to face, playing a game with than literally Robin Williams? Down the other side of the table doing all sorts of... Yeah. Bob Ross. I don't know, man. Bob Ross would be great to play against, but I don't think I would have as much just like pure fun playing with Bob Ross. I'd be dying. Like, I'd be folded over on the table, like not able to stand up probably because I'd be laughing so hard. He's a very serious 40K player. Robin Williams stuff. Seriously? That's the old armor cast tank or Titans or whatever. Okay, all right. I am thoroughly convinced. Choach, I'm gonna explain something very nicely to you. All right. I want you to take this statement in love. Okay. I don't want you to think that I'm out here judging you, or you know, otherwise making any assumptions. But please, don't browse Daka, okay? Stay off that website. I don't think there is... Okay, I take that back. There are worse communities out there for like Warhammer and miniature gaming, but it is hard to find a worse community out there than Daka. It used to be like the only decent one, but it has long outgrown its usefulness. And what I have found on Daka is, you know, I'll pop in to see what kind of news people are talking about or whatever, and it's the same 5 or 6 people on that forum. Same people that have been on there for 25 years now, arguing over the exact same things. Literally nothing has changed on that website. It's incredible that people have the exact same complaints. It smells like going on a martial arts forum. Yeah, for martial arts. Okay, we got some pretty decent looking wings so far. Got those. This is just tan flesh dry brush over this. For capturing these these veins and these kind of colors really nicely. Discord's where it's at. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very veiny. Yep. This is quite the veiny little guy here. So, I'm going to show you guys real quick as far as progress goes. We got the Manticore started. Hopefully we'll finish this tomorrow. Don't say that. I'll say what I want, man. My stream. So we got a really good start on the Manticore. A lot more than I had expected. We did that. We finished this little sorcerer guy. We have to base him, but we'll talk about basing this weekend or something. But we got a little sorcerer guy. I'm really proud of the little eyeball up here. Yeah. And then we painted the sorcerer that will be sitting atop the big veiny Manticore. So
It's clean.
that's what we're doing.
It's cold.
All right, absolutely will.
Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
He's in. All right. I was like, that misspell can go one of two ways. All right, cool. Well, thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, we're gonna find someone to raid. Straddling nothing. Yeah. He's just sitting like this. Like just squatting with his legs out. Non-stop squats. Greasy Lightning is a cool name for a band. Alright, there you go. Sure. Greasy Lightning. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to raid Retired 11B. So he is painting, looks like Sigmar. But could be, I don't know. Retired 11B is funny. He's he just has all the tags put in his title, so he makes sure that like everybody covers him. So, painting Warhammer BattleTech, some 3D prints, etc. No filter, veteran, game dev, LGBTQ friendly. Just all the things. All right, we're gonna raid him though, because he's a cool guy. Alright, guys. Thank you so much. Chaos Lord Invisible Dragon. Yeah, hit me up, dude. You want a Chaos Lord on Invisible Dragon? I'll be happy to paint an Invisible Dragon for you. Okay, man, spreader. Gonna go sleep. Alright, Incoherent Dog, you have a great day. Guys, I will see you tomorrow. As always, when we go, we jump in our raid. We jump into Retired 11B's stream. Say hi and give him a follow. Show him some love. And then, you chill and chill in the stream, or do what you wish to do. But you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you all tomorrow about 10 a.m. Eastern, and we're going to try to finish up this Manticore tomorrow. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all later. Bye, everybody.